Hi and welcome. My name is Rich Pasini. Today is October 31st, 2019. Thank you for tuning in. I just want to start off by saying thank you to all the new subscribers who recently subscribed to my channel. It is greatly appreciated. I hope you like the content and come back for more. Today, I want to talk a little about eBay. I got a couple windows I want to share some information with you guys. Plus, I want to go over some of the stuff I have and show you the stuff I sold so far for the month of October. Just expand a little on each of these topics and then just keep moving right along. I hope we can keep this video short. So without further ado, let's get right to it. Okay. Before I get started, I just want to go over some stuff really quick. This is what I have active on my eBay listings right now. If any of you guys are interested in these items here, just want to go over it really quick with you guys. I have been accepting best offers as long as they're reasonable. I've been accepting a lot of them. For those who are new, maybe you're not familiar with my my eBay listings, I just thought I'd share it with you guys really quick. As you notice over here, all these items are eligible for promoted listings, but as you notice, I didn't activate them. I tried it at one point, and I really didn't get too much feedback from it, so I decided to remove them. Actually, I had all of them on promoted listings, and what I did was I didn't go with the trending ad rate. I basically dropped it down to 1%, not like they here. Like, for example, this woman's petite juicy couture jacket. They got the trending rate at set ad rate is 7.1%. I would just keep it at 1% because, like I said, with the eBay's fees and everything else, I figured, let's keep the cost down as best I could, So that's what I did. A lot of them have watches. Some have 2, some have 3, some have 4. As you know, guys, like I said, I talked about in my other videos. There's a lot of glitches. There are still glitches going on as far as I know. I haven't checked recently, but I'm still under the assumption, at least when I heard, that they're still going through some changes over there at eBay. But as I said before, if you're going to you're interested in finding out what's going on with eBay, go right to the eBay community. And I'm not saying tonight go to sites like mine, YouTube channels like mine, but if you want to get the straight information, sometimes you're best off going right to the source. Okay, so yeah, this is what I have right now. Okay, and like I said again, I have been accepting best offers, as long as they're reasonable. I've been accepting. I really would like to move this merchandise out. I know a lot of people are in the same situation. They want to move it out as well. Now, I just want to go over the stuff I had really quick here for the month of October. These are some of the things I sold. Yeah, that's September, right? Yeah, well, we just want to do the month of October right now. I didn't do much for October, folks, to be honest with you. Sales were really bad. You could even see the skipping days. Like, all right, like this one here says 4, 5, but you'll see when I talk as I go along. I didn't make that many sales in October, but like here for the Ultra woman's bathrobe, I had it at $8.99. I took a best offer. I think I dropped it down to I think they made a best offer on this here. I think it's it was $8.99. I think it was like $6.99, whatever they offered me, and I took it. I just want to get rid of these things. This here, I had this VHS cassette tape rewinder. I had this originally at $9.99. I dropped it down. It wasn't going anywhere. I dropped it down to $4.99, and someone bought it at that price. And let me just explain something to you in regards to this VHS cassette recorder. I follow other eBay sellers, and they have the YouTube channel as well. And I'm not saying in a bad way. I'm not trying to make any derogative remarks here, but a lot of people tell you, oh, when you get these VHS cassette tape recorders or rewinders here, tape rewinders, to pick them up whenever you get the opportunity because they sell. I can't tell you how long I had this thing, and I thought it was going to sell right. It was pretty clean. It's pre-owned, of course, and it was sitting and sitting and sitting. So, when people tell me what's good to buy, what's not good, whatever, that's a quick seller, I always tend to think, well, yeah, that's maybe works for you. It didn't work for me, but I had this thing laying around for quite some time, and I couldn't wait to get rid of it. However, I did see them in my local thrift stores. This same particular model, I even seen one almost in a matter of fact, the one they had one was in a brand new box. I didn't take a chance on buying it because I said this one here was cheap enough, and I was having a hard time selling this. So sometimes when people tell you these are sellers and stuff like that, these are quick sale items or they sell, just be a little, do your own research. That's all I'm going to say. Let's put it, I'll leave it at that way. All right. For me, it hung around too long. Anyway, this one over here is the North Face girls winter coat, right? And Now, some of the clothes you see here, I can't give you prices on because the stuff that you see here was given to me by my daughters. I have two daughters, and they give me some stuff they don't want. So I really can't give you I can't take a price. I can't say, oh, well, I paid so much money for it. It was given to my daughters because they were doing cleaning, I guess spring cleaning, whatever. And they said, hey, Dad, you want this stuff? You think you could sell this? I said, hey, why not? So a lot of this stuff, a lot of the girls' clothes, not all, but a lot of the girls' clothes, it was pretty much donated to me by my daughters. They figured, hey, rather than giving it away, I'd rather give it to you if you could do something with. So that's what happened. So some of this stuff I acquired for my kids. So but anyway, this here I think I had it for. I think this, if I'm not mistaken, I think it was a $59.99 or something along that line. And I took a best offer for $49.99, something like that. Wait, no, actually that's the cross-off price. I think I had it for $59.99. I dropped it down to $49.99. I think they offered me like $45 or whatever, and I took it. So. I wanted to get rid of it, And not only that, the person who got it, this thing was in really nice condition, really clean and stuff like that. But I figured, the winter's coming up, and that's probably why they wanted to buy it. I guess, that's why I'm seeing it anyway. But this was pretty good. It didn't last too long. I mean, I got it. I mean, it was sitting for a while, but eventually it moved. This here is the Marlin Reunited clothing sweater, whatever woman's size was small. It's a white one. It's pre-owned. I think I had this for $9.99. I dropped it down to $7.99. They made a best offer, and I took it. I don't remember. I can't recall what it was, but I ended up taking it. Whatever you see, the best offer, see with the little lines going through it. That's what I was asking for it. And I think this one here for the Under Armour women's dark blue size medium workout shorts, whatever you're going to call this here. I had these at $9.99. And I took a best offer. I think they offered me $6 and change for it or whatever. I think it was like $6. I took it though. Again, I want to get rid of it. This here, again, this was given to my daughters. The Caboodle's large makeup weekend travel bag case here, travel case. This again, I had it for $9.99. They think they offered me $7 for it, and I took it. So, and they paid for the shipping. As you can see here, all the stuff here. There's no free shipping with the items I sell. It's all everybody, they usually pay. I can't offer free shipping because the stuff I'm getting is, even though it's cheap and I'm taking best offers on it, if I give it, if I have to offer, for example, with this here, I'd be taking a wash on it. You know what I'm saying? This costs $7 and change to ship it out. But yeah, I got that there. This one here, I had these for $7.99. Somebody offered me $5 and change for it. I took it. Why not? They paid the shipping. And this one over here, Forever 21, tan long sleeve crop top size, small. I had it for $7.99. Took a best offer. They think they offered me $5 and change for this, so I took it. They paid the shipping and handling. Like I said again, what am I going to do? This one here, I think I took a beating. I think I took a beating on this one because if you look what I sold it for, actually I took a less on that. It says trending at $64, and you can see this one here. I kind of like took a beating on this one here. I just wanted to move it out. But going forward, if I do come across any of these here, I'm not going to be selling for this price here. I put it up at $29.99. They offered me $27. I took it. Kind of crazy. I should have done a little more research on it. I should have left it at the original price. I had it for well, the original price I had. I've been dropping it down. Was for $39.99. It was sitting there, staggering, not going anywhere. And then I dropped it down to $29.99. I said, just to move it out. And I still made a profit. I mean, I got this for a good price. This is a thrift store item. I got this for a decent price. I don't recall exactly what I paid for it. I think it was a half-off day. I think it was, like I said, some of these, even though they have half-off days, the prices were pretty, they're inconsistent. Like, they're not always exactly the same. Like this, let's just say, for example, this might have been, I don't know, let's say it was, the thrift store was selling for $15 or whatever. I'm just using as an example. They might, with the half off, you're talking, whatever, $7.50, whatever I might have paid for it back then. But I don't remember. I have a ledger. I'd have to look it up. I didn't do all the research as far as that part goes. But I can tell you one thing. Looking at what it was trending at and what I sold it for and what I accepted it for, going forward, that is going to be a little different in pricing there because I'm not going to do that again. That person got a good deal, But, I try to work with people, and sometimes sometimes it's a give or take thing. But I know no more going forward if I come across these here. I'm going to go by what's trending at the next time for that. This one here, as you can see, I have for $39.99. I took a best offer on this one here for 30. I think they took it. I took for 35. I think I took it for 35. I made it come back with 35 on this one here. So again, got to be careful. This one here, I listed it for $100 and I got it for $100. The person was no negotiating, didn't do best offer, and they did have a wait. This one here. Oh no, this one didn't have it. Okay, that's funny. That's why I got the price. I'm looking at it because sometimes I do take the best offers off. This one here, that's why the guy paid $100 for it, because I didn't put a best offer on here. Else I would have probably taken a beating on this one. I put $100 in there. That's what I wanted for it, and that's what I got. This one I got for a decent price, if I'm not mistaken. I think I paid maybe, I don't know, maybe $20 for it or something like that. There's the price I paid for it. There was no half off sale, so. Like I said, sometimes you make profit, sometimes you don't. You're going to make a decent profit, and then times you don't. But it is what it is. This one here, I had these shoes up, the woman's wet seal, black house suede ankle women's shoe boots. I had it for I had it originally going for $9.99. They weren't going anywhere. They had dropped it down to $7.99. To see how it was taken, if I was to get any bites on it. Then I dropped down to $4.99. I ended up getting, I don't know, I think the person offered me $4 for it, something like that. They probably figured the guy's charging cheap enough. What am I going to do? Get it for nothing? But the shipping is where they end up paying. So I guess they want to get a good deal on it. They are pre-owned too, so sometimes you make a good profit, and sometimes you make really nothing. Like I said, I really want to get rid of these low-end items I'm selling. Because I don't want you can't make a decent living like this with this. So going forward, I really would like to start getting more higher end items. Like printers, like this printer here. I love to get a whole slew of these things, but they don't come too often. Probably far and few in between. But if I come across things like this, I want to start selling things for that price range. Not like these little nickel and dime things, because to be honest with you, when you're selling nickel and dime things like this here, you can't make really a big killing, and as far as like a big income with it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, and then when you pay your eBay fees and stuff like that, you're basically taking a loss on it. This one here, I put it in for $9.99. I didn't put with the best offer, and that's the price I got it for. I don't remember what I paid for this. See, this was bought at an antique shop. Some guy had it there. I don't remember what it was. It was a while back. It was sitting for a while, and I said, you know what? Let me just put it up for $9.99. If somebody, it's brand new. It's brand new. There's nothing there. The only thing even though it's brand new, it was like never opened. I put in here. I put on the little tagline there with the buyer or anybody who buys in the description. Don't let your kids eat the Pez because this is old. Even though it's new, but I put in the description not to eat those Pez. Don't trust those Pez. Here's some boots. These here, my daughter, like I said again, I can't tell you a price because my daughter's giving this here to me. So I put it in for $19.99. I took, I tell you the truth, sometimes the best offer, you're better off just getting it, putting stuff up without that best offer stuff. Sometimes if you get the right buyer, they will give you the price for what you're looking for. I asked $19.99 for this. That's what I got. And remember, folks, everything that you see here, they're all paying for shipping. This one here, I put it in. I didn't put this in for best offer, I don't think. Nope. It would say it here. It would say like this one here. It would say like this best offer. Oh, I didn't talk about this one here. Yeah, this one here, this was given to me too. I had it for $7.99, and I think they offered me $5 and change for it. I took it. They paid the shipping on it, so it's all right. Like I said again, in due time, when I get rid of all this merchandise, I want to start getting better stuff. I really do. I want to get more higher end stuff. This belt here again was given to me, so I can't give you a price like, oh, what did you pay for it? I can't give you a price because it was given to me. My daughters gave it to me. I put it in for $7.99, and that's what I got it for. Plus they paid shipping. This was given to me by my brother. He didn't want it. He had one of his relatives was visiting out of town, and he wanted something for the little kid to play with, so he ended up picking this stuff up. He asked me, because you want it, or I'm just going to donate. I said, what the heck, I'll take a gamble on it, So I had this thing, I think I had this for like $7.99 or $9.99, whatever. I dropped the price down to $4.99, and someone bought it, and they paid the shipping for it. So it is what it is. That's for October 30th. And the last sale I made, I think that was for, yesterday. Well, actually, it was these two, right? Yeah, these two. This one here, again, can't give you a price of what I paid for it. It was my daughter giving it to me. I put it in for $19.99. I think I could have got more for this, folks. I believe I could have, but I was doing the price comparisons, and some people were selling them a little cheaper. But I put it in for $19.99 without best offer, and that's the price was, that's what it sold for. As you can see here, on all these items I sold for the month of October, any of my items, I always sell them with shipping. They got to pay the shipping on it. But anyway, I just want to share really quick with you that I want to go over some really good things with you. It's kind of like basically like a let's talk eBay and reseller news kind of like combo. Don't look at all these other windows. We're not going to expand on these. This is for me. These are my things right here. This is my stuff. Okay, so basically it's only 1, 2, and I think just 3 windows, right? Oh, wait, 1, 2, 3, 4. No, 4 windows. I'm sorry. So let's just go with the one over here. I'll expand a little on it, and then I want to close this video because it is getting late over here. It's going on 9 o'clock, and I normally don't do videos this late, but I figured let me put it out there. This one, for those who are new, I do not read everything verbatim. I will give you the URLs to where I got the information from, and the rest is up to you if you like to pick up where I left off. So without further ado, let's get right into it. It's www.ecommercebytes.com. This story here was posted October 31st, today, 2019, and it says buyer charged twice through eBay managed payments. Now, I've been hearing that people who have opted into it, that they have been experiencing some kind of problems like that there. I don't, right now I'm using, what do you call it there, PayPal for my payment processing. I like PayPal. I love PayPal. I wish they would have had a split, because I understand that, in due time, from when I was listening to eBay radio, podcast, I should say, that they were saying by a certain date, they're going to want everybody to be, join into that managed payment program. And I really am not crazy about it. Some people will beg to differ and say, well, it's got some good points, and I hear people saying they don't like it. They got some bad points to it. So I don't know. I don't want to really knock it until I try it. I know, like, sometimes you hear a lot of hearsay from people, but we're going to see. I mean, if we're compelled, oops, sorry, I hit my mic. If we're compelled to, that we all have to join, eventually, use this as the final payment processing program, whatever, then so be it. But if I could still stay with PayPal, I'd rather stay with them because I know them. I feel comfortable with their website and stuff like that, and I've been with them for years. We'll see what happens. But anyway, somebody's running into Ina Steiner. Now, for those who don't know, Ina Steiner is the owner and the founder of E-Commerce Bytes. Very good site. Highly recommend you check it out if you get the chance. Really good information. I think so. This is my personal take on it. I don't know affiliate links with them. I am not getting paid, or anybody's called me up to endorse them or whatever. I'm just telling you on my own volition here, so to speak. It's my own knowledge with E-Commerce Bytes, and I do love them. And the other one I like is also tamebay.com. But anyway, this story goes on to say, Dear Ina, just a head up for everyone. I ordered some items using eBay's new managed payment system to pay via debit of my account. I went to balance my account a couple days later and was deducted 2 times for the same item. Called eBay and they said I was only charged once. Did a 3-way call with PayPal and got the same result. Okay. Called my bank. They referred me to the card holder. At one point, about an hour and a half later, it was resolved through my card holder. Skip all of that and go right to the source if it happens to any of you. She said that was the second call the same day for the same issue. Lots of headache. eBay was not helpful. They tried to push it to PayPal, who had nothing to do with it. Be careful and watch your PS and Q's, P's and Q's, everyone. And then as the person said, D. You could check it out. This one doesn't have any comments apparently, but I'm surprised no one didn't comment on that. But I guess you got to give it a little time because it is fresh news, right? It came out today. But I bet you if I come back to this later on, there will probably be an update. You'll probably see people putting comments in here. If you want to leave a comment here, you can. It just says log on is required to post comments. Sign in to leave a comment using the AB Verify username. Okay, and you can read the rest of this information here. As you can see, we're at the bottom of the screen. There's nothing going on with it. All right. If you are using managed payment service, the payment plan that they have, that new program, make sure you check that you're not getting double billed or charged twice, okay? That's why that's another reason why I want to put this video out as well, this particular one. All right. So, and the URL, you know that, and this is the story you're looking for right here. All right. And it's from ecommercebytes.com. All right. Let's move right along. Okay. You know me. I like to, for those who are new, I like to talk about, it's all related to, selling and stuff like that. Now, there is some stuff in here. I think, oh no, it's the other one, right? Is this the one appalling? That's the next one. You got to check that one out as well. This one says 20 most expensive things ever sold on eBay and how much they cost. I'm just going to read the highlights, folks. I am not going to read all the way into this here. Okay. Number 20, stadium events, $41,000. Okay. Now, this is a game by Bondi. I heard about this a long time ago. As a matter of fact, I think this was talked about on eBay Radio. And I couldn't believe it. When I heard the price, I was like, look at the price right here, $41,000. All right. Now, people will pay the price for these things if they really want it. If they're diehard gamers, they're going to buy this stuff. And I guess if people have $41,000 around to lay around to play Nintendo, buy a Nintendo game, more power to you. But anyway, yeah, that's what they got there. I'm just gonna, like I said again, I'm just gonna read just the highlighted areas, and then you guys could pick up where I left off. Here's one over here: Leeds United Centenary shirt and book limited edition, 1919, $80,000. This is an advertisement here, folks, an advertisement. Okay, so it's a soccer club Leeds United released a special limited edition of the shirt book book in 2019 to celebrate its 100th anniversary, with only 1,119 of the shirts sold to the club official store. They became sold after diehards, whatever. Oh yeah, some buyers put their shirts on eBay shortly afterward, with bids one reaching as high as reaching a high $80,000 before it's sold. Don't ask me. I find it amusing, but it is what it is. Here's another one, number 18, hot rod from Greece, $180,000. Okay. 1949 Mercury was listed on eBay 2014, eventually selling for a staggering $180,000. What made the car so special is that it was a hot rod that appeared in the 1978 movie Grease. Car maker Eddie Paul helped give the car a makeover. It had been left abandoned for several decades, restoring the vehicle to its former glory. Looks nice. Very nice. Okay, number 17, Barry Bonds, 715 home run ball, $220,000. Unbelievable, folks, right? Unbelievable. Again, I'm just going to scroll down here. You guys can read the stories. Tom Brady rookie card. It's unbelievable. I didn't get a chance to look at the whole thing, folks. $250,000. Amazing, right? When people pay. Ian Usher, $310,000. I don't know what this is all about. Okay, it says in 2008, Ian Usher listed himself on eBay. The auction included his entire life, including all his possessions, such as his home, his car. The Brit, who now lived in Australia, wanted to start a fresh new life after his marriage broke down. The listing eventually went for $310,000, and he used the money to accomplish a bucket list of goals. Number 14, Martian meteorite, $450,000. Look at the guy's thumb. You can see how small this thing is. Would you imagine people paying the price for this stuff? Unbelievable. Yeah, unbelievable, right? All right. Original Hollywood sign. Hollywood land. Hollywood land here. $450,000. Interesting, right? Gets better as they go along, a little pricey too. Samuel Alsop's Arctic Ale, $500,000. Right? Unbelievable. Patek Philippe Grand Complications watch, $535,000 for a watch. Well, I know they got ones that are more expensive too. Could you believe it? It says, let's read a little into that one. It says the Patek Philippe Grand Complications watch, a Swiss watch that was listed on eBay in 2018 and ended up selling for $535,000. This made it one of the most expensive watches ever sold and the priciest watch ever listed on eBay. It topped the list of other watches that ran into tens of thousands of dollars. There you have it. Shoeless Joe Jackson's baseball bat, $570,000. Unbelievable. Yeah, 20. You want to get a little pricey now, right? The 2016 Lamborghini Aventa, $659,000. Well, me personally, I couldn't probably afford one of them, but I know about the cars. I know their prices. That's a pricey car. But I'm not sure if it's the Bugatti, one of those that go for a couple $1,000,000 or something like that. So it's no wonder a car like that was going to go for that price. Next one over here, 2003 Enzo Ferrari, 1 million smackers. Yep, it's amazing. All right, Bridgeville, California, $1.77 million for that. What is that anyway? Is that no, I'm just trying to see what the population. What that's for the certain town. I guess to buy the town. I don't even know. You guys could check it out if you get the time. Here's an normal here, number 6. Missile silo. Oh, jeez, $2.1 million. Could you imagine people actually buying this stuff? Wow. What are you going to do with a missile? Whatever. Hey, if you got it, why not? Number 5. Albert Einstein letter, $3 million. It happens, right? Here's another one here. I got a kick at this one here. Because I heard about this story once before. Action Comics number 1. Right? Number 1, $3.2 million. And you know something? I got comics similar to that, but it's not going to mean because I have them, or if I do have that, like I'm going to get priced that because, from what I understand with comics, number one, they want them pretty much in almost pristine condition, but they look for the older years. Like this one here, I think was released in 1938. But I do have comics like this I do have Action Comics, but geez, I'd be happy if I got a quarter of that, right? Anyway, keep that in mind though, in case maybe you guys might have some comics laying around like that. I'm not going to say you're going to get $3.2 million from, but one never knows. Okay, we're coming down to a countdown. Crypt above Marilyn Monroe's, $4.6 million. Okay. And who's that there? All right, Marilyn Monroe. Okay. Well, anyway, crypt above. So if you want to get the crypt above, it's $4.6 million. Okay. A little morbid. Lunch with Warren Buffett, $4.6 million. You've seen it there, folks. And here's the number 1, a Gulfstream 2, $4.9 million. I think that does it. Yep. All right. This other one's crazy. This one here is from the Daily Targum. It's www.dailytargum.com. I'm laughing because some of the stuff in here is crazy. Anyway, this came out October 31st, 2019. It's called Appalling Auctions. So let's read a little more into it here. Okay, now, this one here is most of us familiar with the celebrity memorabilia sold at auction for $1,000. These auctioned items typically include signed posters, clothing, or props that once belonged to movie sets or celebrities. John Lennon's molar. Oh, geez. John Lennon once gave his housekeeper a yellow rotted molar to give to her Beatles obsessed daughter. The tooth was eventually auctioned off in 2011 to a Canadian dentist, Dr. Michael Zuck, whatever, for $30,000. Yeah, you gotta admit, man, it's people put it up and people will buy it. This is ridiculous. William Shatner, you know who he is. He played on Star Trek. Shatner, Star Trek fame, notoriously auctioned off his kidney stone. He did? Okay. Like he needs the money. Okay. In 2006 and gave the proceeds to Habitat for Humanity. Okay, so he's donated. That's a good thing. Golden Palace Casino. If you know anything about Golden Palace Casino, don't want my grandfather clock back there. It's 9 p.m. You know. Anyway, they bought the grilled cheese sandwich with the face of the Virgin Mary on it. Yeah, that's the same company. Just to let you guys know, Golden Palace Casino. Okay, bought the kidney stone for $25,000. Richard Rose, CEO of the GoldenPalace.com, said it was a bold new addition to our fleet. I'm not making this stuff up. That's why I always give you the URLs. If I was to tell you stuff like this, say, yeah, right. Yeah, this guy, yeah, he's making a story. He's just putting this information because he wants to make a video. No, absolutely not. The brains and blood of Benito Mussolini. In 2009, vials of the fascist dictator Mussolini's blood and brains were allegedly auctioned on eBay for more than $22,000. Mussolini's granddaughter, Alexandra, Mussolini conducted a police investigation on the eBay sale. Okay, I'm not gonna. Now this next one here, I'm not gonna read this. This is really crazy. You could see it yourself here. Okay, I do keep this a kid-safe YouTube channel. Okay, now I'm not saying the word is bad, but you could read the rest of it. I'm just going to say Napoleon Bonaparte's, okay? You could read the rest of this here. You get a kick out of it, okay? And I think that's about the last one that does it on that. I mean, when they say appalling auctions, they ain't kidding. It is. If you want to check this story out, go to Daily Targum. The URL is www.dailytargum. I think I gave it to you, but I'll just do it again. dailytargum.com. And you could read the appalling auctions for October 31st, 2019. And eBay selling faulty smoke and carbon monoxide alarms, which fines. Now, you know, if a buyer or a seller comes across these things and he sells it, puts it on eBay, if they are, whoops, I keep hitting my mic. I'm sorry, guys. If they are faulty, right? I mean, first off, the seller should know better anyway. I mean, when it comes to selling things like this, you know, have them tested prior to putting them up on eBay if you're gonna sell them. Because I did a story like this once before. Okay, I didn't give you the. Oh, that's right. I didn't give you the URL. The URL for this one is Yorkshire Evening Post.co.uk. Now, with this particular case here, with these here, I did a story once before on this here video where people were buying certain alarms and they were faulty. I don't know if they were causing fires or whatever, but all I know is if you're going to get this type of business, try to get brand new ones. If you want to sell in that, you want to sell in this line here, you want to sell, you know, carbon monoxide or fire and smoke. What's that one there? Kid, I think it's Kid is the one that sells. Try to get a brand name, you know. They don't last that long. I understand after so many years you got to replace the whole unit itself, you know. But I don't know. Faulty and dangerous. It says over here, the witch. Investigation said that devices that failed its gas detection test accounted for 91 of the cheapest 200 carbon monoxide detectors listed on eBay, Buy It Now auctions. Again, like I said again, folks, the seller should have tested these units out prior to putting them up on eBay. That's all I could tell you. I mean, if you're going to get, I mean, me personally, I'd stay away from that. Unless it's brand spanking new, it's a brand name. I think there's Kid, and I'm not sure if there's another one. I can't remember the other one. I don't want to throw it off, throw it out there because I might be saying something I'm not sure of. But anyway, you can read the rest of the story. I don't think there's much more. Let me see. Is there anything else to read here? I don't want to expand too much on this topic. Let's see here. Home products. Okay. Yeah, well, yeah. You can read the rest of this here, folks. Like I said again, if you get a chance, check it out. All right. The rest is advertisements, other stories. All right. And the story you're looking for, I already gave you the URL. The story you're looking for is eBay selling faulty smoke and carbon monoxide alarms. All right, so let's go here, and I think that does it. And I'm just doing a little statistics over here, I'm checking out Google Trends to look up for a printer. That's why you see this here. I just want to close this video out, so just stick around. Well, that concludes this video, folks. I hope you got a little takeaway from it. I hope it was helpful in some way. And if you did, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button, like, comment, and share. And if you want to be updated when I post out new videos, please don't forget to hit that bell notification icon. My name is Rich Pasini. Today is October 31st, 2019. And I just want to say one more time before I close the video out, thank you again to all the new subscribers who recently subscribed to my channel. It is greatly appreciated. I hope you like the content and come back for more. Until next time, bye-bye for now.